Well, hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a timeless tarot card reading for you, Scorpio. I'm just going to trust whenever this reading comes across your screen. That is when you are meant to see it. I hope you all are doing well. Scorpio, if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. If you'd like a personal reading from me, my email address is in the description box below. Just send me an email. We can talk about that. And let's get right into it, Scorpio. Let's see what kind of moon oracle card is up in the ether for Scorpio spirit. Tell me about Scorpio. What's going on? Meditate and contemplate. The new moon in Pisces. Didn't we just have this new moon in Pisces? We did. So coming into a period of balance here, going very deep in your meditation, really trying to connect to spirit here. God, I love that, Scorpio. And surrender to the divine, the full moon. If you're feeling really emotional or really nervous, it's just time to let it go. Time to really release this to the divine. That's beautiful. Wow, a real letting go, a real releasing of the angst, maybe. Let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for Scorpio. What's going on? Look at you, keeping to yourself, staying very, very private. You're working on some kind of other sense here. That's what's happening in your meditation here. You're working on something else here, some kind of new skill or new honing in on a skill here. And that's why you are being a hermit right now, just being a hermit. You're in hermit mode. You're very protected, very protected. While you go deep. What is this about? And the cobra, wow, look at you. You are about ready to strike. About ready to strike. You're about ready to crack that shell wide open and reveal. Ooh, God, do I love this. Very spiritual, very spiritual. Love this. Zen Tarot card for up in ether. Look at the reds. You're really grounding right now. You're really picturing that root chakra going deep into the roots of Mother Earth Gaia here. Just grounding. Wow. And surrendering it. So you're giving it up. You're giving it up to the divine. Whatever happens, happens. Wow. Zen Tarot card. Playfulness and the master. Oh my God. Scorpio, you're having some fun. Having some fun with this. And why not? Why not? Again, with the root chakra, you're cleansing out that root chakra, the stuff that anchors us to the earth here, to Mother Earth Gaia, moving into a much more ethereal, into the crown position here after the root chakra. It's just like this never ending. I'm picturing this DNA strand here with the merging of all of the chakras here coming together with the master, because I'm seeing all the colors here coming down around you. Very spiritual time for you, very powerful time for you right now. This is going very, very deep, this reading, into your meditation, into you summoning spirit here. This one really wanted to pop out. Letting go. There's that surrender. Give it up. Stop holding on to this. What is this? The rebel. Wow, look at this, being very going against the grain, going against the norm here. And wow, not caring what anyone thinks, or how they're judging you, or if they're judging you. You're just so beyond this. You've just really risen above any kind of judgment here. This is beautiful. This is you standing in your true authentic self now, just really being you and not being afraid to be you. Stepping out. All right, what are you thinking about? Excuse me. What are you thinking about right now, Scorpio? What's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? The sun and the Four of Cups. Look at you in the waiting room here, waiting for this real happiness to begin now, because you're doing some cleansing. You're doing some purging here. It's like purification by fire almost. You're really burning a lot of things away with this, all this root chakra energy coming into the mix here. And the sun. I mean, what is more blinding than the sun? It's just hot right now. You're hot right now. Ready to go. You're ready to go, but you're waiting for something. I want to see what that is. What's the blockage in the mind space for Scorpio? What is the blockage? The Six of Cups. Look at this soulmate energy. Are you waiting for a connection to happen, or waiting for a meeting to happen here? So beautiful, being very nostalgic, looking back, thinking about some people maybe you haven't thought about in a while. reconnecting your energy as you're thinking of them. I promise you, they're thinking of you. You're connecting in the energy field. Beautiful, like telepathy, real telepathy coming in with you. You're connecting and you're really having communications. You're really speaking to each other. That is, wow, that's very powerful. You're very powerful. Future, death. Look at this. There you are. There you are. Death and rebirth. Let it go. Let it burn out. Wow, wow, wow. It's really moving you into action mode, into this new phase of your life. This is a new phase of your life coming in, Scorpio. This is glorious. This is glorious. Number 13, and it is your card in the major arcana. Getting all my dog hair off the cards. Thank you for contributing, doggies. Huge transformation in the mind space. You're really letting go of the old belief system. So you're letting that old programming break away. You're opening the door for some kind of new programming here in the master level now. So you've elevated up. The things you used to listen to, you're not listening to anymore. They're just not vibing right with you. The old tricks that you used to have, they're not working anymore. This is the way of the spiritual evolution here, where you're moving into new, you're moving into the expansion. That's why we're all here, is for the expansion of things. So, wow, have you expanded? This is beautiful. Spirit, what's your advice? What's your advice? Page of Cups. There's that revelation, that declaration here. So you're not afraid. You're not afraid. It's just for some reason you let go of the insecurities. You let go of I'm not good enough or I'm not worthy here. You got up out of that waiting room and you declared something. This is me. After a long time of contemplation of who am I? It was just a big identity crisis that had to happen. That computer had to break down. It had to fizzle out here. You had to reprogram, reboot. Yes, I love that. Sky's the limit now. What are you feeling in your heart space? What are you feeling right now, Scorpio? What are you feeling? The Ace of Cups. There's that brand new beginning in love. You're allowing love in. You're giving your cup to yourself here. The answer was always me. I had to really fall into alignment. I had to consciously align these chakras and get myself into a healthy way of thinking, a healthy way of feeling, instead of sitting in the dark or sitting in the sorrow wishing the light would come on here. So you are absolutely understanding that it starts with me. Wherever I go, there I am. And if I don't change the way I'm feeling right now and every day, it will never change. You're just really coming into this understanding here. What else in the heart space for Scorpio? What else? Temperance. Wow, look at this major arcana with the sun and death and temperance. You've got the Ace of Cups here. My God. And the Six of Cups, that soulmate energy here. But you are finding balance right now. You're finding balance on your own. Me first. I gotta get myself in alignment. I gotta get myself balanced here. I've got to do what I know I need to do here and stop just wishing I would or wishing I could, arguing for my limitations. You have absolutely severed that and you're moving on. You are expanding. You've got one eye open. You're still soaking in the information. Scorpio, this is a huge personal transformation for you. Really, really coming into balance, a realignment of you. What's the blockage in the heart space for Scorpio? Is there a blockage? What's the blockage? Ace of Wands. My God, there's another new beginning. But this truth, this understanding, this revelation, this real creative, playful, funny, witty feeling coming to you now, where you're really able to kick back and relax and laugh at the conversation at hand without your mind going to every different possibility or outcome here. This is a very clear time in your life. You know exactly where you want to go. You know exactly what you want to do. And there's no way it can't come in. There's no way it can't come in. Not after this realignment of yours, not after this allowing yourself to change. Most people are so holding on to who they are because it's all they know. It's just like, if I let go of this identity, who am I? And you just let go of all identities. It was like, I am all, I am everything. I am the purpose here. Absolutely beautiful. Future feeling in the heart space for Scorpio. Knight of Wands, there you are out on your new adventure here, not afraid. It's like you got the power now. And so nothing You've already looked at everything. You've already been down that road where you looked at everything. You analyzed everything, every relationship. You made decisions that you are second guessing. And now you're moving into a knowing. I know why that happened. I know why I did that. I know why I went into isolation now. And I know it's time to open up. I know it's time to come out of my shell now with this new gift that I have obtained in my meditation. Boy, you are on fire. You are on fire. This is all about fire. This is all about your passion. This is all about your big dream here, Scorpio. Spirit, what's your advice in the heart space for Scorpio? What is your advice? Judgment. Look at that. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out. Judgment. There's that judgment, that judging yourself, that judging what you should reveal here, that holding back, that really staying in that identity, that label. It's like I'm picturing this frame of reference. I'm picturing this frame, these identities, these things that were embedded in you, that you were told who you were here. You're this, you're that. People trying to put this frame of reference around you. So for many, many years, that's all you could see through was your own frame of reference. And it's like that frame got shattered. It's like I can see all frames of references. I can see all points and ideas, and communication is just becoming really easy for you because you really do see their side. You really do see their point here, where before you felt like an alien. You felt like, what the hell are these people talking about? It just didn't ring true to you. It just didn't vibe with you. You were just on two completely different wavelengths. But you are letting that go. You're really moving into, you know what though? This feels good. This feels good. It feels good to be happy. It feels good to step out of that old me and let myself transform here and let myself be today who I want to be tomorrow. It starts in the today. It starts in the now. I'm not going to hold myself back. I'm not going to hold myself in contempt any longer. I'm going to walk in that church. I'm going to walk in and see what's in there. I've been following my own light. I've been trusting myself. I've been trusting the universe with this light, this guiding light out in front of you. But now you're going to trust others. You're going to see what else is going on out there in this big, beautiful world. Yes. Boy, this is great. What's in the foundation of this? What is this all about for Scorpio? Queen of Cups, there it is again, the revelation, the giving of yourself here, the giving of your heart, loving unconditionally without the, boy, if this person could only change, boy, if they could just do this, if they could just say that, everything would be fine, everything would be great. You just really removed those restrictions. So it doesn't matter what's being said, it's what's being felt by you now. So there's an exchange of energy happening at all times with those around you, an energetic exchange. That's where that telepathy was coming in earlier here. There's did I talk about telepathy? I was seeing telepathy with the Master card, and now I'm second guessing myself. But you have had this telepathy. You've had this merging of energies here where you can feel what people are feeling. So when they were saying the words that didn't match their feelings, you automatically went into distrust. You automatically went into their lying. And what they were doing was holding on to that identity, holding on to who they were told they were. So they were trying to sit in that frame of reference here. Now that you've shattered that, now that you see all frames of references, you can see the exact mask they're putting on in that moment because you're feeling them. So when you're not feeling this angst or personal, you're not taking it personal. It's just you're infusing it with love. You're infusing it with healing. You're infusing it with light now because you're seeing way, way deeper past the words here. So beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. What else is this about in the foundation? What is this all about for Scorpio? 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. There's the happy ending. There's the accomplishment. There's the we did it. We did it. We did it as a team. We did it as a loving connections here that want to share this. I want to share this with the world here. This is beautiful. There's some kind of beginning here with words. There's some kind of opening up with words. There's some kind of understanding of the energy now, much more so than the words here. So beautiful, Scorpio. My God. Yes, some kind of big truth, some kind of contract, some kind of this is me. And it's just so glorious. All of your dreams seem to be clicking back into place now because you don't have that expectation. You don't have that condition. It was very conditional. If you do this, then I will know you love me. There was just this time, this period of testing happening on everyone's side. It wasn't just you, but there were all these little mini tests. And I think that's why the words weren't matching the energy with you. You had to go hermit mode. You had to go in your shell here and try to figure this out. In that figuring out, you rose above, you ascended above all the chatter. It just became noise. The words just became noise to you because you were going right for the grit of it. You were going right for the feeling of it. And it just brought in so much peace to you, brought in so much harmony to you because you weren't second guessing. You weren't trying to figure out what they meant any longer. Wow, wow, wow. What's the challenge in the position? What's the challenge in the foundation? Three of Swords. The grief, the grief. Look at this. Wow, wow, wow. That is the challenge. You've been through something. You've been through the spiritual journey here, the awakening here, and it's never, ever easy. How could we know what the light looks like if we haven't experienced the dark? And just sometimes doesn't it just feel like the dark can last so much longer than the light? It's just like, why though? I'm almost afraid to grasp these beautiful moments because it's just like, does that make the light switch go off? Does that make the dark come in so I can experience the other side of it? And I think it was that expectation of that happening that was bringing that in for you. I think it was the expectation of, as soon as everything goes good for me, everything goes bad for me. It's just like this karmic lesson that you had to learn to stop worrying about that, because that was the seed that was being planted of everything going wrong, of everything not working out again. And remember how that felt. And then that puts you in that energy of, yeah, I remember it sucked. Yeah, Scorpio, this is beautiful. This is a huge transformation for you. Future foundation, 9 of Wands, very guarded still. You are very guarded, but now it's beautiful because you are able to keep your privacy and still reveal who you are. It's really quite beautiful. It's just really have this bubble of protection around you that nobody, no man can penetrate now. You've got this great protection around you. I'm picturing of like a virus in a computer right now, and you just have the anti-venom, the antiviral at all times with you. You just repel the dark now because you're such a light warrior now. You're such a light worker. Beautiful, beautiful. But you've been beat up. You've been beat up. It is time to heal. So stay in this quiet mode as long as you need to. Don't put that time frame on yourself. Don't put that idea that if I don't get out of my shell, if I don't get out of my house, if I don't get out of my identity here, then I will be stuck here forever. That's never, ever the case. Everything is happening for the benefit of us. So this quiet time, this meditation and contemplation time for you has been very, very needed, very necessary. So yeah, you stay there as long as you need to. It's like the bear in the cave. You got to have enough energy to come back out. So your energy is absolutely returning to you with this newfound power that you have. But take your time. Take your time. Time means nothing to spirit. The Emperor. Wow, wow, wow. Look at this beautiful Aries energy stepping up. Another major arcana here. The divine masculine, allowing that other side again, allowing the divine masculine and feminine to really come together here, to be one here. So no more separation for you, at least in the heart space and in the foundation. You went through this period of separation. I can see with the 5 of Pentacles in your heart space and the 3 of Swords as the challenge in your foundation. There was some real hardships. And so you have to really acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge that. It was tough. It was tough. It really was. I went through something, and you don't ever have to reveal that to anyone else, but you have to acknowledge it. And then that way we can start to heal. We can start to understand what some of the purpose is here. Look at this protection around you though with the 6 of Wands. You're about to be a superstar. You really are about to come out of that cave and step into the light, and you're singing this song. It's all about the words. It's all about what you are emitting here. So you're showing people that words do matter. Words matter here. And so you're using the words very, very wisely. And people are resonating. People are absolutely resonating with these words. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get some clarification. I want to see what you're waiting for. What are you waiting for, Scorpio? Why is the 4 of Cups here? Ace of Swords, my God, and the Wheel of Fortune. You're waiting for this Wheel of Fortune to turn. I can promise you, here it is, Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune has turned. Archangel Michael's sword comes out. Here is Archangel Michael's sword in the Ace of Wands as well. Now, this is a massive truth. You are revealing a massive truth, a massive, very spiritual, very healing, very absorbed by others truth. You're also holding Archangel Michael's sword. This is your card in Death and Rebirth. This is a brand new beginning for you. This is a next step for you. This is the next logical step. The next logical step. Of course, it's happening this way. Of course, I needed that time of contemplation. Of course, I needed that time to heal. Absolutely. But in that healing, this spark got lit, this fire got a brewing here, and now it's just this pull forward. This is what's pulling you out of the cave. This is what's pulling you out of that privacy here, is the need to reveal what you have learned now. Yes, beautiful. Show me death and rebirth for Scorpio. 9 of Cups. My God, some kind of huge wish coming true. Yes, yes, yes. As soon as you reveal this, as soon as you get it out there, it's a wish come true, but you still get to keep your privacy. I am loving this. I'm loving this. It's like you're going viral, and yet nobody knows who you are. Because that's sacred. That's for you. That's for you and you alone, between you and spirit. It's so sacred. Oh, I love this. Let's see this heart's fulfillment, though, and this massive coming together, this balance coming into you that is you're unstoppable now. 10 of Swords. It was the betrayal. It was the exhaustion. It was the trying to pull all sides together here. It just really, you tried to be the bridge and it backfired somehow, and you got caught up in the drama. You got caught up in that Wheel of Fortune was trying to turn for everyone, and you just got caught up in the spokes there. You see how you're just so caught up in the spokes there, in the drama of it, in the horror of it, in the suffering of it here. So, oh my God, Scorpio, you're really letting it go. That is what you are surrendering. You're just letting go of the wheel. It's just like, since when did I want to steer this boat anyway? I'm going to trust spirit. I'm going to trust my higher self, and I'm letting go of the wheel. You are letting go of the wheel, the very, very thing that kept you in that strict line, that kept you within that frame of reference where you couldn't see on the outside. You couldn't escape that box here, but yeah, the pain of it threw you out of it. It was just like, yeah, enough, mercy. And here it came, here came the grace, here came the mercy for you, Scorpio. I want to take a look at that with the Ace of Wands. The Devil, look at that, Knight of Cups and the 8 of Swords, really, really trapped in your own fears. The Devil always, always represents fear to me, and you were so, so trapped in your own fears of, what if I'm wrong? What if I misunderstood? I better go back. I better question that again. I better look at that again. That was all what that private time was about for you. That really looking at the dark energies and really facing them head on. And why does that scare me? And every time you looked at it, that was a light turning on, and that dark energy removing itself from around you. It kept you in this glass cage. It kept you in this don't break the mold. Don't break the mold, because then what? Then what? It was fear of the unknown. Oh, Scorpio, you have conquered this. You have absolutely conquered this fear of the unknown. You are moving into the unknown gratefully now. You're just so ready for this unknown, because you know how dark it got. You knew it had gotten so dark in that forest of emotions. It was all about emotions with you. It was all about feeling what people were feeling, and the disconnect, the severing of the ties here. Oh my God, Scorpio. Again, purification by fire. You had to burn it away, literally. I mean, look at this Devil card. I just noticed it looks like that whole entire forest is on fire. That whole belief system, that whole idea of who you are, that whole idea of how it should be or how it could be, really being burned away. burned away, just purified by your pure will, your desire to move out of that fire, your desire to be able to breathe again and feel worthy of sucking in that air, that beautiful healing oxygen. It's just like spirit is your new oxygen now. It's just, I can breathe, and you're putting your head out there, you're taking this beautiful deep breath of healing and stepping out. This is beautiful. Let's take a look at the foundation. I want to see this real happiness coming to you, this real joy connection here, all about the cups, the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. What's that all about, Spirit? The Two of Pentacles. You were on the fence with this. You were on the fence for quite some time. Again, we know about this waiting period of yours. And the Knight of Pentacles, that very slow moving energy. But there is money coming to you now, Scorpio. There's a security in the money now. It's just you're very much secure in how your future looks financially. You were on the fence about it before. You really had some doubts, some insecurities, some fears, a lot of fears around money. And really greed. You had this kind of struggle. You had this kind of struggle of, am I being selfish here? And that had to burn away. It's beautiful. You're no longer juggling that. You're no longer questioning yourself or your motives or why you did what you did. It's just coming into a period of, yeah, it is what it is. But I am so happy with where I am now, because I decided to change, because I decided that change can be exciting and exhilarating and enthusiastic rather than fearful and scary and end of times, right? It already has been for you. Let's take a look. Any last advice, Spirit? Any last advice with this Emperor and this Nine of Wands, this wounded warrior, and then really taking control, knowing the rules now. The Hierophant, look at this. It was so needed. There's that white rose to you, Scorpio. It's just absolutely glorious. A transformation. White roses are always about transformation, a true rebirth here. And what else? The Seven of Wands. Take this one day at a time, one moment at a time. Don't get too far ahead of yourself, because that's when the fears creep in, because you've been in quiet time. You've been in meditation time here. So you've got to take baby steps. Every single day is an opportunity. Every single day is an opportunity. This is what you're understanding here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant, coming out of that Hierophant, that taking care of yourself, that nurturing yourself, that understanding of why you feel the way you feel and why others maybe feel the way they feel. And then moving on out one step at a time, one moment at a time. Be in the now. Be in the now. Your life's about to change. The Wheel of Fortune is here. The Wheel of Fortune has turned. There's just no other way to say it. It's a 10. It's a number 1. And you've got the 10 of Cups down here in the foundation, which is a number 1. You've got the Aces here, which is a start over, a do-over. The number 1, let's take this in a different direction. You've really changed direction here. Absolutely beautiful, because it makes you not afraid of the dark anymore. I'm not afraid of you. Not afraid of you. I know how to turn on my own heart light, and that's enough to guide me with the 5 of Pentacles here. And that's all I needed. And so now I don't need you anymore. So I'm going to start to commingle again. I'm going to start to trust again. I'm going to start to open up again. I'm going to start to reveal who I am again, and trust that this was all meant to be. Oh, Scorpio, this is glorious. All right, I think I will leave it here. Scorpio, if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate you, Scorpio. I am sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.